I would sit at the piano for days and have one of the homies come with a pencil and a, and beat on top of the piano. I was making, that's my first experience with making beats, This is the last note to love. All right, so we just hold it for me, okay? Love, love, love. Go back to, our people, man. Just building pyramids a certain way.
Yeah.
To elevate us.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
Just watching out for their people to make sure that, you feel me, everybody good.
Right.
So they build a pyramid that lines perfectly in line with certain stars.
Yeah.
And it's giving off a tone,
Yep.
you feel me, that's helping the frequencies of the people. You know what I'm saying? So it's
my boy, JTracks, Big J.
What's happening, man?
What's going on, brother?
Man, I'm trying to ball like you. $500 mics.
Oh, man, no.
$4,000 cameras, lights.
On, man.
This is expensive taste, man. It's dope, though.
We trying to put it together, man. Piece by piece,
Yeah. Piece by piece. That's all we can do.
How you been, man? What you been up to?
Nothing, bro. Just living day to day, man. Just trying to stay focused and trying to make the right moves, man.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't know whether this game is checkers, chess,
man, bro.
It's shoulder game. You feel me?
That was gonna be one of my questions I asked you, bro. How you was feeling about everything happening right now in the music game, like what's been going on and stuff like that. Have you been paying attention to any of it?
Yeah, I can't help but just to run into stuff, man.
Yeah.
But it's a lot that go on from the streaming and
the streaming,
and just
deals falling through, people getting fired, whole departments getting fired. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on.
Nah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, just even, things that can happen in the industry in the city that you're in, man, it's crazy. Either way it go. But you just try to stay focused through it all and, to push forward, man, through whatever it may be.
That's one thing that was always dope about you, bro. It's like you just, I see you always keep a consistent stream, bro. Like you always just in good spirits. You always on the upbeat. That's one thing that always I noticed about you.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
Always,
keeping a good head about you.
Yeah, I try, man, cause it don't make no sense to me to just try to just cry about it all the time or life all the time, man. I just honestly, man, just give it to God. You feel me?
Right.
Best
thing to do, man. That's all we can do, really.
Yeah. But I let people know though, man, just cause I wear it well don't mean I ain't got it on, man.
Hey, bro.
So, stress.
And that's what I respect because I know it, you know what I'm saying? We all going through this thing, this life thing, bro. And the people that can wear it well and to keep on striving, those are the people I like to talk to and build with, Because I know you're going through it. I'm going through it. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? I know it. The fact that you can still smile and be, and even create, that draws me to people, bro. I really respect that. I had to say that, man.
Thank you, man.
I mess with that, man.
Man, I ain't know people talk about me, man. I'm somebody around here, man.
Big J, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Man, so man, where do I want to start with you, bro? Let's start from the top, bro. From the beginnings, bro. Where did you start with music?
Music started early age. My pops would always play records at the crib. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I just see my pops take them LPs, man, and just put a record on and just be blasting it out of a big stereo. You feel me? And I just go through his record collection and just see all the diversity, because he had, from the Temptations to classical music. He just, he loved music.
Right.
So, and just naturally, man, I was drawn to it. And then the church, is heavily influenced me. Mm-hmm. So growing up in the church, I'd be sitting right there by the drums. I'd go sit right there by the musicians, because it was like I was just hungry,
right?
For that. So, and I tell you a quick story, man. Like,
come on with it.
It was a band that used to rehearse in my neighborhood, in Oak Cliff.
Uh-huh.
They just be out in the middle of the neighborhood, man. So
that's dope. We had something like that too in Chicago. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. Man, so every time they would do it, man, I would I just run out there. Whether I was had clothes on in my drawers, I just run out there and I'm like, hey, this is my band. I was like, I counted off on 3, and every time they did something, I just imitated. So they kept seeing that, and so hey, for Christmas, I ended up with a microphone and a guitar. So the next time they rehearsed outside, I just grab my mic, I grab my guitar and be out there in my drawers, just just kind of going. So that's my start, man. Like, music has always been like, it's just always been there, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You play so you play guitar and any other instruments?
Yeah, man. I play all instruments, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man.
That's dope, bro.
Like I told you, naturally, man, I just gravitated to music, man. So
that's real now, man. Like you rarely meet people that play instruments now.
Yeah, I fell in love with it, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yep.
So 4th grade, I started training on the baritone horn.
Okay.
So
the baritone trumpet or baritone
baritone horn, like it's like a trumpet, but it's like
the bigger bill.
Yeah, it's like in between your trumpet
and your trombone,
your sousaphone, but it's right in the middle. So.
Okay.
So you got trombone and you got baritone. They like right there,
right?
but the baritone got the valves on it. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, I just gravitated towards that because my brother, he bought his horn home, and he was cold with it. So when he wasn't playing it, I just pick it up and start messing with it, and he kind of taught me how to maneuver,
get around.
And then naturally, my sister, she picked up the same horn, so we just been a musical family forever.
That's dope. Oh, the whole family can get down?
Yeah, well, my siblings, me and my siblings. So from 4th grade to on into my college years, man, I've been playing, been trained classically to do it.
Yeah.
So naturally, I just picked up other instruments.
Dope. And you was in jazz band or marching band?
Everything.
All of them?
Yeah.
Same with me.
Yeah, so
I started in we called it a concert band, but it was like classical, like all the well-known numbers and all that. Yeah. Then I jazz band, marching band.
Yeah.
What's it? Anything else? That was what I did. The jazz band, marching band. Yep.
Yeah. So that's my producing start, because you just through learning all the instruments, you get a good idea of how things sound and how they arrange. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You get a different perspective too.
Right.
On how, music is, how it sounds in different ways. So,
how to spread things out.
How to spread things out.
Right.
So you get into the engineering of it.
Yeah.
Because, when you read music, you got all the different the different levels and things, so
4K piano, and everybody at different times.
Yeah, so it kind of just gives you a idea on how to, mix how it's gonna sound, once you get over to that other side, man. So it was.
I don't know why, bro, but my band journey did not transfer over to my engineering for some reason, bro. I can't. Yeah. I can't. I'm like now just now getting decent at mixing. Well, bro, I sucked at mixing for so long.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Blessings. He helped me a lot with that.
Yeah.
But man, I still struggle with mixing.
Yeah, man, me too.
My weakest.
But it takes those bad mixes to get good at.
Yeah, you got to. You gotta go through it.
Yeah, it's like a barber. Yep. Every fade you do ain't gonna be perfect because
get reps in.
It's a different head that's coming in every time you're doing it. So
exactly, hey, that's a good point. It's a different head, and every song, every project is different.
You gonna run across that one client where the texture of their voice, just everything with their voice is different from the presets you already got saved, and you got to start from the. From the jump of it and build it up. So it is what it is.
Man, bro. So that got your start. Like, where did you start in your producing?
Start being a producer? So that came. I was in music.
Right.
Forever, but then.
Wait, did you play in church?
I didn't play in church until my latter years.
Okay.
So but through everything though, I was always in church singing and different things like that, but I didn't really start playing in the church until I was like 21 years old. But as far as producing, I started being a producer through the band, just having just a sense of music through that, but just being introduced to people through my band directors and things like that. So they knew I had a gift, and when I asked around, they just put me in the right positions to be able to do what I was asking around about. Because I would sit at the piano for days and have one of the homies come with a pencil and a and beat on top of the piano. I was that's my first experience with making beats, the
that's
pencil.
That's dope.
The desk and the table. And then, I moved to being on the keys and kind of having people do this and beatboxing and things like
figuring
that.
out melodies and all that.
I had a director by the name of Michael Hendricks. Who he's teaching at Grambling now, but he introduced me to Mr. Buchanan, another band director that'll come in and help us out. And he just set me in front of a motif, at the age of 15. Wow. You feel me? So he taught me how to work it, how to go in there and get that thing right.
Started out on a motif? That's crazy.
Yeah, so this was 2000. This was 2001.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you wouldn't get no motif back then.
Hell no.
unless you was doing something you weren't supposed to do.
Right.
All the dope boys and things that I seen that was in the music, like they had it, but if you was trying to stay clean, you didn't really have it like that. But yeah, he brought it there.
We got at my beginnings, we got gifted one before. So I know what you mean.
Yeah. So he brought the motif in, showed me how to work it, and then I had probably quit the band around that time just to take some time for myself.
Right.
But then I think they was outside practicing. They left me in the office to, mess around. He came back. I had like 10 beats ready. Nice. So that was the start of it. So when that happened, I went crazy.
It never stopped.
Yeah, never stopped.
You got any experience with a DAW?
A DAW?
Yeah, like Fruit Loops and thing like
that. Yeah. So my first DAW for real that I really got into. Well, I tell you this, my brother and my cousin, they were interested in going to Full Sail at one point. You feel me? So they were doing certain things, bringing software home. They were just really trying to get out the hood. They wasn't really trying to do music for real. You feel me? They were just trying to
do something
and leave. But my brother bought home Cool Edit.
Okay.
So He brought home cool edits. So I tried to do some things with that. I ain't like it.
No, cool edits super trash.
But my boy Tyrone, he brought Fruity Loops.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And this is around the same time, I learned the motif and everything. So 2001, around the same time.
Okay.
And he taught me Fruity Loops. So once again, I'm not trying to be in the streets like that to
right.
to really get the money to buy no Triton or no motif or nothing like that. But Fruity Loops.
Wasn't that free at one point?
Yeah.
Or it was, I know.
Yeah, it was free. You could you could get a 5-finger discount off the internet if you needed it. You feel me? So and it was actually called Fruity Loops back then. So he taught me how to, how to do it, and then I just, with the knowledge and things that I had, I made it do things that Fruity Loops wasn't doing back in 2001. You feel me?
Really?
So much to where I would have to lie when I went in studios to chop beats. Because it was such a kind of like how it is now in the game. It's like AI is coming in.
Yeah.
It's taking over.
Yep.
Yep. And instead of people pretty much just taking the AI and working with the technology, is you got a crowd of people that's against it.
Yep.
So in this Dallas culture and like
and
that,
then you got a crowd of people that's just making it and having to do everything.
Yeah. So I would lie when I came in the studios and say, made it on the Triton just to sell a beat. I made it on the motif. You feel me?
Damn. Just because
I didn't want that.
That's crazy how time changed, bro.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Because if you went in the studio back then and said, I made this beat on Fruity Loops, they wasn't even trying to hear it. You feel me? They weren't trying to mess with it at all. But you can see like the growing pains of what we went through back then to now. Every producer, now it flipped now, because it's like if you don't use for FL, you kind of like FL is kind of like the standard now. Yeah,
that's crazy.
But it's a lot of our guys, who pretty much are the main guys now. Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah,
those guys that are our age. So,
right.
Right. We running it. It's the same thing.
We damn in the OGs now.
Yeah, and it's the same thing corporately. Like, you used to have a culture to where you would have to come in corporate and have on these suits and things like that. But if you walk into Google now, you looking
at
just like us. They dress like us.
Tats and shit, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, times change. But I'm not against whatever the new generation is finna do with AI. Like, I'm not against it.
That's about to be my next question, bro. How you feel about AI?
I'm trying not to miss the wave, bro. You feel me?
Smart man. Same here.
Yeah. It's
You using it yet?
I'm just trying to keep up, bro.
Okay.
I don't.
It's so much, bro. That shit. It's developing every week. It's like something new.
I think the thing with AI that's so different, because I think people forget what it actually is.
Yeah.
Is artificial intelligence.
Right.
So that means it has the ability to learn and develop on its own.
Right.
You don't have to program it.
Right.
It's just gonna get smarter on its own.
The more we use it, the better it's gonna get.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's studying everything that we're doing now. So it's like, I don't know at what point will they put the brakes on it. But
ain't no brakes, bro.
Exactly, because it's artificial intelligence. Right. It's like it's no brakes.
I don't think that's what people don't really understand about it. Like, it's out the bag. Like the what you call it? Pandora box is open.
Yeah,
ain't no going back.
Yeah,
going back how it was, and everybody chopping samples and getting records. That day is gone, and we're never going back there. I was just having a conversation over text with one of my homies back home.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Man, at some point, niggas gonna have to start like making beats themselves again." Because I sent them some video about like it was some about AI, some new AI shit. He's like, "Damn, bro!" Like, I was like, "Bro, niggas ain't never going back to making beats just from scratch. Yeah, Yeah. These are the last days of that.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it also pushes creativity. to heights that it's never been. So
man, bro, it's like we got a partner now. Like we got somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you're using it right.
Yeah, it's like the Matrix. It's when they came to that part of hey, we better if we work together,
right?
Than apart. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta figure out ways to use it to our advantage,
right? Right. It's once you start getting in and start playing around, man, ideas are endless, bro. It's so much we're gonna be able to do with it, bro. It's you mess with Serato?
I am trying to get on Serato with the stemming, man.
Man, the Serato is so fucking dope with the stemming, bro. You can cut out everything.
Yeah.
And then they got some now. I think they've been headed, but I just started using it. Yeah. Where it's the fine sample. You get picture sample in there, and they give you the chops.
Oh yeah. Oh
bro.
Yeah.
You can make joints like that, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at getting Serato soon, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, soon. So I DJ on the side a little bit as well.
DJ?
Yeah.
What don't you do, bro?
If it's involving music,
yeah,
I've tapped into anything involving it, bro. Cause like I say, once again, I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And so anything that's music, anything that got to do with the support of music, I'm pretty much into it. You feel me? But the reasons why is because a lot of times, man, you get left out on stuck at times. You feel me?
Talk about it.
But it's like one of the best things that could ever happen to you.
True.
Because it forces you to learn, things that you wouldn't have learned had you not been, put on stuck. You feel me? So every situation I ran into, because I started out as I was an artist at one point, still am, but when
you just getting back to it, right?
Yeah. So it's like, when I wasn't able to really get engineered by my boy as much, because he's, he got life going on and got to do some things. It made me, go get a Mac and, learn how to engineer, and things like that.
Man, so you picked up a lot of things from necessity, like not necessarily like not wanting to do it, but like, man, I ain't got nobody else to do it for me.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pick it up.
I'm gonna just pick it up.
That's dope, bro.
Like if you seen my videos, different things like that, that's just for me, not really having, the funds to do what I would like to do. So I'm like, you know what? Let me pick up an iPhone, learn the specs, learn the lighting, and learn what I can and can't do. And just make the best video I can make with my iPhone for now.
Hey, dang, your joint's looking crispy, bro. I thought you had a guy. I was about to ask you what kind of camera you had.
My boy was telling me, man, shout out to Zaire, he was like, man, you need to be doing tutorials, man.
Hey.
And things like that. So I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna look into that. You feel me? But yeah,
that's something else to add to the roster.
Yeah, so it's many things, man, that drove me to just trying to do, what I'm doing. But the main thing was just the love I had for it, bro. Yeah. It's just, it's undeniable, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
Bro. So you got producing.
Yeah.
You got artist.
Yeah.
Engineering. DJ.
Yeah.
What else you got, man? what else you do?
The DJing, and then outside of that.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about a little bit about that. Like how you get into the DJing.
DJing, it came naturally as a producer.
Okay.
You feel me?
That makes sense.
Because there's a way to separate the two, but it's really not. You feel me? And even when you look at all the DJ consoles, they have the MPC padding on them a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So every producer you run into is pretty much a DJ in some sort. And every DJ is definitely a producer.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it just comes hand in hand. So I think my first DJ gig, I was 18 years old. I had speakers and everything, and my friend just needed somebody to DJ his party, and I I just grabbed some CD players and
Word.
it did my thing with it, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, just from there, man, I got to college and I found virtual DJ.
Yeah.
And just started playing around, you know, and I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
And just with the counting and everything, you know, it's the same as producing. You feel me?
Wow.
So, and you know, as a producer, sometimes you thinking like, man, how this gonna hit the crowd when you know, so it's.
And then we got that DJ mind. You kind of know.
The engineering comes into DJing, the producing comes into DJing. All elements, they, you know, they connect.
So pretty much everything else is pretty much just pieces of DJing.
Yeah.
And DJ is the whole thing. Like you pick
it's the whole
never looked
thing
at it like that, bro.
And it attaches itself to, I guess you could say, the culture of music. You feel me?
Right.
Because everything plays into it. So, you know, the elements of hip hop, you know, your fashion, you know, so you get into that. And then you get into, you know, your DJing, and but you get into your producing and your artistry, and then from there, you like, well, you got all this music, but then you get into breaking artists. You feel me?
Right.
Because DJ, one of the jobs as a DJ is to break songs.
Right.
You feel me? So from that standpoint, you get a sense of promotion. And, you know, so you're getting more into the business side of things. So it just continues to.
Man, bro.
Yeah.
When the last time a DJ broke an artist?
Believe it or not, bro, it's a lot of DJs out here that still break artists.
Yeah.
But
what DJ Drama?
DJ Drama, you know. It's a lot, bro. But the thing is that you'll never know who those DJs are if the artists don't speak up properly. You know? So that's a problem in the DJ community is that artists that they putting on not speaking up and giving props to the DJs
and
that
back like, yo, this, you know what I'm saying? You know? Giving props.
And that could become hard too because, you know, DJs have cliques.
Yeah.
You know, like they got gangs, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if the whole gang puts you on, it's like you can't shout out every DJ in the whole crew. Right. You know what I'm saying? So some DJs can break a record and they can tear your whole career down too. So it's a crazy world.
Yeah, that's real.
But artists got to do better at, you know, shouting out the DJs who helped them break the records, and DJs gotta, you know, a lot of them gotta start back breaking records. You feel me?
Start breaking records, right? And not just playing what's hot right now. You know
what's hot.
I feel like it's a lot of that going on. They just shit. The same thing is on the radio. Whatever's on the billboards, the top charts. That's what they playing.
Nah, because as a DJ, you got a job to do.
Right.
You feel me? But also as a DJ, you got a job to do. You know, and that's
I feel you.
That's part of it. Breaking the record is part of it. So if you find an artist that you believe in, sure, break it. You know, put it out there. Shout out to P Skills, bro. Like, 97.9 The Beat. Like when he believe in an artist, he gonna get behind them. You feel me? He gonna push them. I'm witnessing him do this. You feel me? He gonna push. Yeah, he gonna push the record. He gonna do all the things, get all his connections together to make sure that artist is being. You feel me? Right. And that's just the job of a DJ, but he's winning because of that. You feel me?
Right. He looking out for the right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got the right heart. You feel me?
There you go.
So it go a long way. So this music is it gets deep. You feel me?
You ever wanted to get an artist?
You say.
You ever wanted to get an artist like sign an artist, not sign an artist, but like get behind an artist and push them?
All the time, but like you'll see me push an artist out. You feel me? Like an artist that I believe in, like on my social media and things like that. You'll see me pushing that artist. Right. But then behind the scenes,
I see you pushing a couple artists actually.
Yeah. But behind the scenes, you'll never see me going through 3 hours on the phone just not even just talking about music business, just trying to make sure their mental health is cool.
That's
you feel me?
That is, bro. That's if more people was like that, this business would be way better than what it is, bro. That's love right there. I hope they appreciate that.
Oh yeah,
a lot
of people
do
I'm
not
sure they do
that, bro.
You know, because it's
just checking up on people. Like, how you doing? Like, how you doing?
Yeah, because music is spiritual, bro. So it's
all spiritual, man. Like speak a little bit on that. Like, for me, music is like my I hear people talk like give mixed reviews about this view, but for me, music is therapy.
Yeah,
you know, it helps me. It's like a meditation almost.
Yeah,
you know, when I can sit down and create, it puts me at peace.
Yeah.
Other things I do can do that too. Like I've been getting into, but music was my first. It's like my biggest one. Like if I know if I can just sit down for a couple hours and just bang out some stuff.
Yeah,
cool. A cucumber. I can get through anything. Just
bro,
give me a few hours.
It gets so deep to the point to where, bro, like I don't love it that much. You feel me? Because it can go so deep to where, you know, people have spent their lives studying the frequencies and how, you know, it affects the body and different things like that. Yeah. So this stuff is
it can get
deep. You know what I'm saying?
This is a random fact that you probably don't give a fuck about, but it's random as hell. Did you know the pyramids make a sound? Like the mathematics of it is a tone, like all of them.
Yeah,
it's made as a tone.
Yeah,
that shit blew my mind. Go ahead, my bad.
No, for real. And I look at it from a Christian perspective. You feel me? That, you know, everything is music. You feel me? Everything. If it vibrates, is music, and
if it's alive, music. Everything that's alive vibrates.
Yeah, it has a purpose. It's physics. It's everything. You know what I'm saying? And it definitely has a purpose.
Right.
You know, so just you going outside, you hearing the birds chirping. Right now, it's kind of raining outside. Like you think about the hi-hats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So the birds chirping, that's like the higher tones and the keys when you're playing. You know, so really, like, God is like one of the coldest producers.
Of
all times, and
he is the coldest producer.
The coldest producer of all time.
You know what I'm saying?
So I feel like this experience in life is just him really enjoying his DAW, you know, his playback. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's really how I look at it, bro. Okay. And every tone, every frequency is there to be a healing and be something for us that we need. But it's also can be used for people who may not have the right intentions, you know. To do other things. You get what I'm saying? Because when you
I see. Yeah.
So when you can study and break it down, the frequencies, and you know what it is that those hertz can do, you can program them to do other things. You can weaponize it. You get what I'm saying? You know, you can control.
I think that's a lot what's going on now.
Yeah.
With like the drill and how trap is sounding now, it's like murder music, bro. Like I heard somebody say on another podcast, like we wonder why every time we go to a club, it's getting shot up afterwards and all these fights, because it's like it's the frequencies that we listening to.
Yeah,
we literally listen to are these artists chatting to us.
Yeah,
murder, kill, drill, stuff. Like, of course, something's going to happen.
Yeah,
we're being brainwashed them now.
Yeah, you know, so you go back to, you know, our people, man, you know, just building pyramids a certain way to elevate us.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
You know, they just watching out for their people to make sure that, you feel me, everybody good.
Right.
So they build a pyramid that lines perfectly in line with certain stars.
Yeah.
And it's it's giving off a tone. You feel me? That's helping the frequencies of the people. You know what I'm saying? So it's
and they say
it's
all of them do that. Huh? They say all of them do that. They're just not the ones in Egypt. Like all of them.
All of them. Yep. So all people, you know.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
You feel me? So we all needed to be a certain tone and a certain frequency that I feel that God has put in place for us to benefit us.
Uh-huh.
But it's people that know these things and they use it for something else.
Yep.
So, you know,
they use it.
They
use
more careful. People got to be more careful.
Oh, you definitely got to be more careful. Yeah. Especially, I keep on saying, especially now. I just feel like this is probably like the worst time. Well, maybe it's just because I'm like starting to understand it more.
Yeah.
That the way that music is being weaponized and what's purposely being pushed to us. Yeah. Instead of like, it's some great stuff going on in music right now. Yeah. But you got to dig for it. Mm-hmm. You want to find some bullshit, you can just turn on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And hear all the raunchy and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's definitely programming, bro. Because
definitely programming.
If we said, hey, we don't want to hear, you know, hear the nonsense no more, I believe they will find a way to kind of push those voices.
Oh yeah, if it's not making money no more, it's gone.
You know,
that's all it is, bro.
Yeah, because I believe they push a certain agenda to create a certain outcome.
Absolutely,
you feel me? So it's
and to keep it's like we was talking about. It's a frequency, so it's gonna keep you at a certain frequency.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
keep talking about the same things. All the beats sound the same. That's on purpose. That's definitely on purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a certain frequency.
Yeah. That's why it's important for like producers to like, hey, play around, explore some different
experiment, man.
experiment. You know, so shout out to Jay Dilla. Like Jay Dilla would put stuff off beat, you know, on purpose. So you ain't always gotta follow the grid.
How he put it together though, bro. Like
so
people are still trying to do what Dilla was doing with time. Yeah. And how he chopped samples, how he the whole beat would be just different samples.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like it's God given. So, you know, like once again, I just feel that God is like the dopest producer of all time. He's created in him being a producer, he's created producers. You feel me? So if you can just be yourself, find yourself and be yourself, you have so much to offer the world if you're just being your authentic self. Because you have an endless source of you.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So yeah.
What do you feel like you bring? I look at our music talent as superpowers. Like, what do you feel like your superpower is in music?
Music? Just being, you know, authentically myself, bro. I'm not trying to be anything I'm not, you know. I'm just doing what I really, really feel like I want to do. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, you might hear me just singing some R&B a certain way this day, and I sang it this way the next day, and I might rap and do this the next day. You know, I'm just authentically just
creative, man.
Just flowing out and being myself. So that would be a superpower, because a lot of times it's hard for people to not be boxed in, because everybody is trying to box people in. Your family gonna box you in.
Oh man.
Before you even a producer or saying you a producer, you need to get a job. That's one thing. You need to go get you a real job.
Yeah.
Forget all that. That ain't talking about nothing. So.
And before we start working, you need to go to school. You need to get your degree.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's one of the hardest challenges anybody faces. Just
man.
Culture and people just trying to box you in. So if you can break out of that, you know, and just decide, hey, I'm free to be myself in this limited time that I have called life.
Man, talk about it.
Do it, you know?
Man.
Yeah, so.
How do you, man, bro, you was telling me off camera how how much you do in your week, bro. How do you find time to still be creative? Like how do you make time for it? And like you know, what's your balance like?
I think I can just pull back and know when it's time to just take a break. You feel me?
Feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's important, bro.
And just pull back. So,
that's very important.
Like I take my time. I try to take my time more seriously now. You know, because before I got married to my wife, man, I was just all over the place, man.
Yeah. Same.
I didn't sleep. You feel me? When none slowed down, man. I'm here. I'm there. Now that I've been married close to 3 years, bro, like life has I've been able to better organize my life.
Yep.
Because of my wife helping me.
Yeah, bro.
You know, get some things in order.
Man, they help with that so much.
Just a simple, you know, putting things on a calendar, you know, and
shout out to the wives. Shout out to the
wives, bro. Just, you know, she just came in my life, bro, and just really kind of like, hey, you know, and, you know, she still allows me to do, you know, what I do. But when I think, hey, I got a wife at home, it just, it draws me, it takes me out of that monster mode that I'm used to being in and say, hey,
just going.
Yeah. I have a family now,
right,
you know.
Right.
And it's also can put people in check too, like, hey, I got a family now. Yeah. I ain't what I used to be. So.
Right.
Nah.
That's the balance.
Yes. Yeah. She got my back. So, hey, studio is closed. We going out. We finna have fun. You feel me? For these two days that I'm off, or I need to take a day off. So we got these 3 days to just me and you. We're gonna have fun and enjoy life and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know, so it's just taking breaks, you know, and enjoying the things that are most important in your life. So for me, that's my wife, that's my family. And then when you take time to do those things, that actually just helps you creatively.
Right.
You know, because a lot of times you can get stuck in a rut if you don't go out and live life. You feel me?
No.
So it's the living of life.
That's very true, bro.
Yeah. Creatively, you know, you need those breaks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And those breaks actually allow you to they add on to your creativity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's living life that allows you to make the music.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because life is the music.
Yeah.
All you're doing is taking that and bringing it back into a place to where you're expressing yourself and putting that out into the world.
Exactly. I was the conversation I had with Miggy, and he was saying that he was like, man, like I used to think like I couldn't take no breaks. I couldn't, like, if I go out, I'm gonna miss this good idea that I'm gonna miss out. I was like, bro, you ain't gonna miss no damn. Like, go out and live some life, man. Like, you know, enjoy yourself.
Oh yeah, man. It's
you gotta take that time off, man. That's just as important as you grinding it out.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah,
man. It fuels you.
Yeah.
You gotta have that break.
Yeah, cause like even visually, you know, if you go out and see certain things, go sit by the water, go, you know, it's one
of my things I love to do too.
Yeah, because you know I'm thinking like God is an all around artist. You feel me? So he does everything. So you know, just go out and experience God. Like look in the clouds, see the color schemes, and you know, hear the sounds. You know, put your feet in the grass, like feel it. You feel
literally,
me? Yeah.
Put your feet in the grass.
And then you come back to that desk and be like, okay, these are all the things I just recorded. Let me, these are all the things I downloaded in my brain. Let me take that and then put it in.
Right.
You know, and that keeps you mentally sane through it all. You know, for me speaking.
Right.
You know,
I know you're a praying man. Do you use any other like practices to keep you like, you know?
Just prayer. You know, music, bro. You know, I say that meditating on the music, bro, is just keep you calm, keep you cool. You feel me? Because you can put on the right music, man, that'll just help you.
It'll just transport you to right where you need to be.
Yeah, where you need to be. And so if you can really just take your hands and just kind of play out your emotions.
Ooh. Yeah, man.
It all makes for good therapy, man.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I feel better when I do music, bro. And yeah.
How often do you listen to music? I see you and the wife just got some on your Instagram. I saw that was dope.
Yeah.
How often do you listen to music?
Listen to music, man.
I'm always surprised how a lot of creatives, they don't listen to music that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always surprised that they're like, I listen daily.
Yeah.
Hours, bro. What about you?
Music, it's an everyday thing.
Yep.
Especially any drive in the car, I'm listening to music, but those hours that I was telling you off camera that I work overnight, man. I get that time to kind of just listen through different things.
Dang.
Man, shout out to YouTube and Spotify.
Shout out to YouTube, brother.
You get to hear not just the artists who own, but you get to hear so many artists that people have never.
I'll be discovering some stuff, bro. I'll just be going. Yeah. Man. What type of other genres you be getting into? Have you been what you been listening to lately?
Man, jazz, bro.
My man.
I'm shout out to Jasmine Horn and
I
think Samara Joy.
Samara Joy is my girl, bro.
Yeah, so I just been.
She is cold.
Yeah. Nora Jones.
Okay.
You feel me? So it's a chick named Kenna Grains.
Okay. Never heard of her.
You feel me? Huh?
Never heard of her.
Yeah, she got famous, bro. During the Super Bowl, she won a competition.
Okay.
During the Super Bowl a few years back, bro. And then they offered her like I want to say like $1 million record contract, bro. And she turned down the deal.
Wow.
She turned it down. And then,
Good job.
Ever since then, bro, she just been doing her thing independently. And like you'll never know, bro, but she's legit independent, but she has her own community of people. So
that's all you need.
She's built community, bro, to where she doesn't have to be on a major anything.
That's where it's going to, bro.
Yeah.
Artists and creators having their own communities, bro. That's where it's going to. Yeah. Like I was just watching the new interview that that Kanye did with Big Boy.
Yeah.
And he was talking about like artists, like we own distribution. We don't need anybody. Like get your fans, get your supporters, and you just deal directly to the people that support you. That's it. That's that's the game now.
Yeah.
Because obviously these other distribution and DSPs ain't doing this right at all, bro. Like can't live off that.
It's all changing, and as time progresses, man, there's gonna be more creative ways that creatives can distribute their music without the DSPs and different things. So it's coming. So the DSPs better get all the money that they can get. So I'm thinking that's what they're doing. They're in panic.
Yep. I feel it. Yep. You can kind of see it too.
Yeah, it was at one point, CDs and things was making their money, but they know they was on their way out, so they had to panic and do what they had to do. And now the time has come that streaming has came to that crossroad, and you gotta get what you can. And keep going.
Artists, get you a website, get your .com, and hustle off there. That's they can stream off there. You can sell your merch. You can sell your CDs, records, whatever.
Yep.
I just trap off the .com.
Yeah, because if they're genuinely for you, and like that's why I say it's talking about like the community that she built, they're gonna always circle back around, and if they gotta come to the website to hear the music or download it so they can play it how they want to play it,
they're gonna be happy to do it.
They'll do it.
Especially if it's quality and you really take pride in what you're doing and you putting out good product, you'll be fine, man. It's gonna always be somebody that support good art.
Yeah, and the DSPs can still have
a purpose,
some music and purpose to where people can discover your art. But for those who are pretty much subscribed to what you're doing, they get the exclusive stuff that everybody, don't get. You feel me? So it's ways to do it, man.
Oh yeah,
so,
everything has changed, but I think it's changing in a good way. I think it's changing in a way that it is needed. Yeah, it's needed because I feel like we were getting to a place where it's just wasn't no innovation happening. It was like everybody just doing the same exact thing, the same ways, the same rollout plans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything was the same. Now it's some disruption happening, some uncomfortableness happening.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna fall out to be pretty. Some dope shit gonna happen from this.
Yep. And it's and I know it's a lot of beat makers and producers that make a lot of money off, the streaming and things like that. So it's beneficial. It's beneficial on different ends. But I'm seeing more producers winning with the streaming than artists.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true.
This is what it is. So it's advantages and disadvantages. You just have to learn what's going to be the best thing that fits you and what you got going on.
Right. Right. That's always the key. Like find what works for you and your art. And the people that support you.
Yeah.
Man, who like through your music journey, who was some of the artists that inspired you, that you got like some of your style from, that you studied, like
that
coming
I study?
Up? Yeah.
From an artist standpoint, I do a lot. So from an artist standpoint, with the singing and the vocals, definitely a heavily church influence.
Already,
gospel influence and things. But anything that was R&B, I studied it. You feel me? So whether from Al Green to God bless R. Kelly.
Yeah. Man.
R.I.P. Gerald Levert.
Gerald Levert, Teddy Bear.
Yeah, Boys II Men, Brian McKnight. So anything that was honestly in that 90s era of R&B.
That was the era,
yeah, bro. I took all of that.
Me and my wife was just talking about that. Yeah. That was the era.
Yeah, I just took all of that in, and even on the the female side, I took all of that in. So that's why one of my biggest influences is Missy Elliott. You feel me? Because she does it all. Everything. Yep. You feel me? So the artist
got a monster pen. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, monster pen. A monster producer.
Yes.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
And she's a producer because she'll sit with an artist and she can put
the whole thing
together, bro. From top to bottom. You feel me? So yeah, that's a heavy influence.
Nice.
On the rapping side, man, I look up to a lot of the battle rappers, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
that's different.
They're the best. They're the best in our field. You feel me? Like as skilled rappers.
Yeah.
They're the best. They might not necessarily know how to put songs together.
But the art of rapping.
Yeah,
that's what you're talking about?
Yeah, just the art of rapping.
And performing too.
And, performance, delivery, all those different things, schemes and things.
Never thought about that.
Yeah, the battle rappers are the best at it.
Okay.
But as far as being able to put songs together,
Yeah, yeah. I can't name you one that really did it. That was dope at battle rapping and made good songs.
But the thing is, all your favorite rappers at some point were doing or in some type of a battle kind of culture.
Yeah.
But they got with producers and other people that could take
that knew how to
take you
to mold them.
Like Biggie was just rapping. You feel me?
I was about to say was Busy? No, Busy. Biggie wasn't considered as a battle rapper though.
Now he wasn't considered as a battle rapper, but in the culture, he was one of those guys that could just battle and flow. Yeah. But it takes a producer to come in and
That's the first time we were seeing Biggie on the street just rapping.
Yeah. So Diddy, praying for him. Diddy,
him too.
Diddy is one of the coldest producers because he can take what Big got and put his ideas with it and make songs. So all that's Puff. You feel me? He just know how to go over here and A&R the record a certain way, put people in the same room.
Grab this artist, this producer.
And he knows how it sounds, and he just makes it what it is. Biggie by itself is not, it's not the Biggie we know.
Another rapper on the street that's dope. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real. So it's so those are my influences, man. Just rapping. So rapping side, Biggie, Jay.
Okay.
A-Ball, MJG.
A-Ball, yeah.
So I'm heavy South, bro.
Yeah.
I can't deny, and even my influences here in Dallas is Pookie, Lucci.
Okay.
Cottonmouth.
Okay.
You feel me? So I'm naming cats that
kind of underground.
Yeah, underground cats, but they had.
I know about Cottonmouth. I don't know about who the first one you saw. You said
Pookie and Lucci.
Pookie and Lucci.
Yeah.
I never heard of them.
So Pookie and Lucci is every cat that really came out of Dallas with a certain style, especially Mo 3. Got it from Lucci, got it from Mr. Pookie.
Okay.
You feel me? Because, they just was the standard and was the signature sound of Dallas at one point. You feel me?
Really.
And even on the production end of that, shout out to Kevin A, production wise, that was the standard at one point.
Right.
You feel me? So those guys are
hometown heroes.
Yeah, legends, bro. Yeah. And Cottonmouth, a legend. Like he one of the guys that he showed us you can go and you take your money and you take your drive, bro. You can go out here and do it just as big as anybody else and still be from Dallas, bro. He showed us he got records with Pimp C, everybody, bro. Wow. Dude is, Cotton is the truth, man. You feel me? And it's just so many other Dallas influences, bro, that played a big role, in me just being who I am today, bro. So, yeah.
What about producer wise?
Huh?
I said, what about producer wise?
Producer wise?
Yeah.
Timbaland.
Timbo saying that's
Timbo.
I think that's my number 2. Timbo is my number 2.
For real?
Yep, that's my one. That's my one.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. So if you hear my beats, man, you hearing together. You feel me? But overall, production, I look up to Quincy Jones a lot, bro.
Woo!
So
that's the GOAT right there.
So when he's the height of what
epitome,
I'm trying to. So from the theory of music and being able to compose, and do everything.
Yeah,
Quincy's that, he's up there. So that's my those are my top 4. You feel me?
Okay.
And Dr. Dre.
Can't live without Dre.
If I can get that man Sonics,
man,
you feel me?
That's
say, man.
Sonics. Dr. Dre has
the
richest drums I've ever heard in hip hop, bro.
Ever.
I don't know how he does it. Everything is so thick and just and just rich. His sound just so rich to me.
Yeah, man. I've been studying it, man. So it's like one of them things to where, man, you gotta just go in the studio and jack Dre, bro, to get that sound, bro. Cause the stuff he using, they don't even make it no more, bro.
Hell no.
So
it especially producers on our level can't get. We don't have access to stuff like that.
Yeah. But hey, we can just try to be the best we can be. It's like one of them things to where, you can go back and study film, bro. And just try to study film and add that to your own game and be the best, the best you can be. Somebody that can come along that's gonna take it to another level. But hey, you still gotta study the greats to be able to,
That's what keeps this thing going, man. Always gotta study the ones that came before you.
Yeah,
got to do that.
Gotta do that. Yeah. So Dre, if you're listening, man, DOC, what up, man?
DOC.
So we, that's another one of them cats that hey, you can do it. You feel me? You can go in there and do it. You feel me? And just be great, man.
Man, for a long time, I didn't know DOC was from here. For a long time.
Yeah, they went on and got it straight in the movie, man. Got everything straight.
They got all that straight in the
movie. The homie he from here, bro. So Dallas got a lot of things going on, bro. You feel me? And we'll forever have things going on, bro. But
when I first moved out here, man, the first thing I noticed about Dallas was y'all got some producers, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all got some, bro.
Man.
Excuse me, I ain't never heard producer like this till I came to Dallas, bro.
Woo.
Y'all got some monsters,
bro. I used to do a lot of beat battles, right?
Yep.
You feel me? So I would go to these cities sometimes, bro. Like I went to Miami, bro.
Okay.
For like it was back in the days called I Standard. They had like
I went to some of them.
Yeah. So they had like a Beast of the Beast tournament, things like that. So I went out there, and just because I was from Dallas, bro, it was a certain expectation. You feel me? Like it's like I had so much weight. You feel me?
Yeah, for real.
Because Dallas is so in that world.
If you see Dallas, you see producers' heads. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I blame S1. I blame Sick With It.
Yep, Lone Star.
Yeah.
Who else?
So many, bro.
So many. October 1st.
Yeah. Every last one of them, bro. So when you say you from Dallas, it's like, whoo, But I repped it well, though. I repped it well, you know what I'm saying? But we got some producers. We ain't got nothing else.
Y'all got some producers.
We got producers, bro.
That's the first thing I noticed when I came down. Like, I ain't found really no artist yet, but they got some producers, bro.
Yeah.
Some beasts.
Man.
That come with it. Man, so I got 2 more questions for you, brother.
Oh, yeah.
So, before I can do my little card thing, what is creativity to you?
Creativity is the ability to take what already exists and make something new.
Right on.
Yeah, so
that's dope.
You come into this world, man. You new.
Sampling life.
Yeah, you're new. So you're the result of somebody taking, what's already here and making something new. So as a creative, that's what you do. You take everything that's around you.
Yeah.
You combine it together, and when you see that it's what you're thinking about in your head, you bring it to life. So that's creation. Just bringing those thoughts and ideas to life. So that's being a creative.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. Yeah. All right, so we like to end the show with some positive affirmations. So I got 4 cards here for you.
Yeah.
And you can pick whichever one you want at random, and give a little spill if it resonates with you or not.
Okay. Oh. Whoa. Nice. I read it back to the people. Do I show it to them?
You can show it to them. Yep. Show it to them and read it back.
Boom.
Ooh, that's hard.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. That's kind of what we was talking about.
Yeah.
All of your creations, bro, like, you are limitless, bro. You're like, you're not boxed in at all.
Yeah, I am a limitless source of creative inspiration. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, so.
That's dope, bro. That's perfect pull for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, perfect pull, man. You can, you have a limitless source if you just be yourself.
Right.
You have an endless source of you. So explore that. Continue to, make the discovery on that and bless the people around you, because that's what life is, man. It's an experience, and don't cheat people of the experience of who God made, you to be.
Right.
Just allow us to enjoy the authentic you, whoever that, may be. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because I'm sure gonna be me. I'm just trying to enjoy who y'all are. You feel me?
Yep.
Yeah, for real.
And we love it, man. We appreciate everything that you give to us, brother.
Yes, sir.
Creatively.
Yes, sir.
Man, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you for this interview,
that was a good conversation, bro. I really appreciate you coming through with me.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Sit down with me for a little bit, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the invite.
No problem.
Creative Conversation Broadcast, man. Get some, man. Let's go.
Let's go.